that's more creative than me, then let me know. I'm fine with that. If you know somebody, let me know who that is. But I don't think there's anybody that spit harder than me, man. My bars are hard. What, do you hear me?
You spit better when you eat sunflower seeds.
Okay.
God, dang, man.
All right. Damn. Boy, I ain't never seen somebody hate like that, boy.
You put us through that shit. And you had the nerve to slow the shit down, man. Just let it go regular speed so we get that shit out the way next time. Slowing it down.
Ain't gonna go no faster. There's a lot of haters out there, bruh. Don't.
Slowing it down, man.
Don't hate. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Anybody that's in the comment section currently hating on me, talking about what I need to do, this, that, and the third, I'm gonna let y'all know I'm successful. So anything y'all say doesn't bother me. If you want to try to down me, man, because I'm multi-talented, man, go for it, man. If that makes you sleep better at night, then go ahead and do it. But we already know I'm spitting bars, man. I had an album back in 2006, bruh, and it was hitting hard. Anyway, and I make beats too. And I make beats too. Say what?
That shit with double cotton, your little album you did.
First and foremost,
and printers that bought it. Yeah, I ain't
anyway.
Even shit. I'll be real with you.
Man, I don't give a damn what you don't support nothing anyway. You a hater, man. We all know that. Everybody in the clique know you a hater. All right, let's go ahead and kick us off. This is the Angry Man Podcast, AM Sports Media. We need to show love to the people that support the channel. First off, Rock Dog Interactive. If you need anything relative to website design, logo design, reach out to Rock Dog Interactive. They can take care of you. And then Nadaz Vodka, www.nadazvodka.com. The best tasting vodka I've had that kiwi taste to it. African American owned, right out of Jacksonville, Florida. Man, y'all go show support, man. Go buy you a bottle. African American owned. And we are primarily an urban channel, if you will. Somebody up must be in the comment section hating. That's why you up there laughing like a little. Anyway, at the end of the day, y'all support African American owned businesses, both Rock Dog Interactive and Nadaz Vodka, both African American owned. Go support our people. All right, man. Well, I want to start off this show, Jay, by because I did an impromptu. Appreciate you, Noble. Greg Bars is funny, but entertainment. Andre Noble, that's what I'm here to do, man. I'm here to entertain, man. Our show is supposed to be entertaining. We're trying to bring y'all stuff that you don't see ordinarily on any other boxing show. I mean, we actually been thinking about a commercial that I know ain't nobody got, Jay. You know what I'm talking about, but we got to figure out how we can do that one. Because it's actually gonna cost a little pretty penny to do it. But what was I about to say? I want to start off, I did the Friday evening rant, which most times I would say it's impromptu. It's really whatever has got me going during the week. I'll do that impromptu kind of evening rant. Usually on Fridays, did one on Wednesday as well. And this particular Friday, that dude will cook Greg. What is he talking about?
I guess he posted a link. You asked for another podcaster.
I said that covers boxing. Anyway, so we did the Friday evening rant, Jay. I did the Friday evening rant. Usually the rants are just me, so you got stuff to do and things like that. But we did a Friday evening rant, and apparently he had been in the comment section for a while, and I didn't even realize it until maybe like an hour and some change in. But Timothy Bradley was in our comment section following the show, and he ended up joining the show probably for about 35 minutes or something like that, and dropped a few gems. I've been critical of there's a few things I want to cover in regards to this, Jay, because it's so interesting when you see the comment section. So I have been critical of Timothy Bradley. As a matter of fact, on the live broadcast before he even got on, I mentioned that I had been critical of Tim, but some of his takes I felt recently have been spot on and balanced. And we see people in the comment section talking about oh, you guys said this about Tim, which was untrue. We have been critical of Tim Bradley, but some of the things that they said in the comment section were not true. I said that before Tim Bradley got on, and he still got on. I'm gonna touch on that. I saw Jason Williams in the comment section talking about Tim Bradley. What did he say? Something like Tim Bradley. I don't really take Jason Williams seriously because I know he's been following the channel for a while. And my thing is, he said something about when Tim pulled up, you know, people want to be nice and be his friend. Listen, like. And there were some other comments that were similar to that. This is what I don't understand. Anybody that's been following our channel understands that our channel, although we may disagree with you, the channel is about providing opportunities for anyone to provide their perspective. Jay, am I lying?
No, that's what we made it for.
Yeah. So we provide, we allow anybody to come on and provide their perspective. Like Tim, we have said what we needed to say about Tim Bradley, both positive and negative. Tim Bradley was coming on and he was giving his perspective. And what I respected about what he said was, you know, people going to like what I say. Some people not going to like what I say. But all he cares about is if what you're saying has some factual basis. And people have heard me say this on a live stream on multiple occasions, Jay, that, you know, I really don't care what your argument is as long as that it's supported with some kind of reasonable logic. That's all I really care about. Like I'll disagree with you, but I respect if your arguments have some reasonable logic to it, and that's it. But people, like, there were some people that wanted us to have Tim Bradley on and get into a verbal sparring match with them. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, will I push back? Will I say, hey, I view it like this? Absolutely. But I'm not about to get in there and get into a verbal sparring match with Tim Bradley. He's a guest on the show, and he's providing a perspective that none of us have. So if he comes on the show and gives a perspective that none of us has, then we're gonna respect it. And I feel like everybody was interested in hearing what Tim Bradley had to say, even myself. So at the end of the day, if that's what you're looking for, that's not what you're gonna get. And you know, that's the reason why I say we've invited Bernie the Boxer on, right? We say, Bernie, you can come on to. Bernie's been in the comments section on multiple occasions, and we've said, Bernie, you can come on to the show and give your perspective. Because I'm not going to be like, will I push back if I feel like something's wrong or I feel like something's different? Sure. But am I going to be like disrespectful, or if you think you're going to get the Jerry Springer show on here where we just go at it? I'm not going to do that, because the main point of the podcast is to, especially the live streams, is to give people the opportunity to come on and give their perspective. They can come on and correct us if we're saying something that they believe is wrong. So I didn't want to put that perspective out there for anybody that, you know, had an issue with the fact that I didn't like try to go at Tim Bradley. Like, that was, to me, that was stupid. Real stupid. Like, I'm not going to try to sit up there and go at Tim Bradley when he's coming on the show and giving his perspective. And if you feel differently about that in the comments section, let me know. But like, I don't understand that. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me, Jay. And I know you didn't get the opportunity to talk to Tim or anything like that, but what's your thoughts on that?
No, I always like it when they come on, you know, whether it be in the comment section or not. I mean, we've had interviews with other fighters and whatnot as well, you know. But that was pretty cool. I listened to it afterwards. Usually I'd be in the comment section, but I was tied up with some other stuff with wifey and everything on Friday, so I couldn't get in there on that. But I mean, I'm not going to have a verbal sparring match with them neither. You know, this is about a community to help build boxing, not break it down. We try to let people, you know, say what they want to say on here. You know, that doesn't bother us if you differ from our opinion on it. You know, I was surprised at some of the stuff that Tim been saying lately, you know, which is cool. You know, but for him to come on here and know that people are going to like it, don't like it, it doesn't hurt him or anything like that. So, and he said he'd be trolling at times as well. So it's cool. It's cool because you're seeing a different part of Tim's personality. You know, it makes him more like he's one of us, you know, in the sense where, he's just a regular ass guy. You know, he's not just saying it just to be saying it. He's relatable. And I think that was cool for him to come on there and just kick it. Kick on the show and kick it with the other people that were on the panel on Friday. It was really good.
Yeah, man, my respect. And I respect all fighters, man, because boxing is the hardest sport, I think, out there. And we see people in the comment section always saying, y'all ain't never put on a pair of gloves. Well, that's actually false. I have put on a pair of gloves. I used to box when I was in Tallahassee. I used to go to the same gym as Tavares Cloud. Tavares Cloud was literally in that gym at the time when I was there. He was older than me, a little bigger than me, but he was in that same gym. I have sparred. I've never fought amateur or anything like that, but I have trained and I have sparred, and I can tell you that, you know, when you say I don't have a sense about it, we do. And I respect, or at least I do, and I respect fighters for who they are and what they do. I've always respected them. And my respect for Tim Bradley, because of his approach, went from here to like here. You know what I mean? So he's welcome to come on and spit bars anytime he feels so inclined to. Will I agree with everything he say? No. But that's the thing about it. And I've said this on multiple occasions, Jay. When you give your perspective, there's going to be people that agree and there's going to be people that disagree. And you open yourself up for criticism when you make your opinions public. And I don't have any problem with the criticism. I am not thin-skinned, because most times I think I'm the smartest dude in the room to begin with. So, you know, it is what it is. All right, man.
I make sure I tell him he ain't shit every morning. So
you could try to deflate my confidence all you want to, but you never will, because my confidence can't be deflated. You know that.
I'll make sure of that for you. That's why I tell you ain't shit in the morning.
You can say it every morning, but you can't deflate my confidence. Jason Williams is 100% a hater, man. I mean, he got to be one of the biggest haters I've ever seen in my life. If Jason Williams was born to hate. All right, Jay. So what do we do? Let's start with I sent the link out to a couple of people that I would hope join the show. So the second or maybe the second or third topic that we have for today, I'd rather say that for later. We are going to drop the link in the comment section for people to join after we get through our topics for today, and we'll discuss those. Starry Night said no one can deflate a narcissist's confidence. Jay, let me ask you something. Do you think I'm a narcissist? Honestly, you've known me for a long time. You think I'm a narcissist?
Yeah, but I know how to deal with yourself.
Man, stop trying to be funny. Do you really believe I'm a narcissist?
You're a part-time narcissist, not a full-time. You're part-time.
Man, do you know what narcissist mean? The fact that I'm asking you that question means I'm a narcissist.
You proved it. You proved it already.
No, listen. Narcissistic person.
Don't look it up. Wait.
No.
Yourself.
No, I'm going to give people the official definition. Narcissistic personality disorder involves a pattern of self-centered, arrogant thinking and behavior. A lack of empathy and consideration for other people. Do you think I lack empathy and consideration for other people?
You don't care.
Dude, so you think... So you know I'm a part of the Battle's End, which is FSU's collective. I've given back to FSU. I've given back to FAMU. You really believe that I have no empathy?
You don't.
So if you were in need, you think I wouldn't help you?
You help me, but you'll help me because you say I'm smarter than you. That's why I gotta help you.
No, I'm not. You know damn well I wouldn't say that. Consideration of other people. And an excessive need for admiration. Do you think I have an obsessive need for admiration?
No, because there's no room for that because you do it for yourself.
Others often describe people with NPD as cocky, manipulative, selfish, patronizing, and demanding. So am I demanding, manipulative, selfish, any of those? I'm not, or patronizing. You believe I'm any of those things?
Nah.
Okay, thank you. So there are traits within the narcissistic personality that I would tell you absolutely apply to me. I have arrogant thinking because I believe that my ideas are better, but I do not lack empathy or consideration for other people. I do not have an excessive need for admiration because I get no admiration in my house. My kids don't care. My kids love their mother. They don't give a damn about daddy. And if I was that kind, I would force that admiration. I am cocky, but I'm not manipulative. I'm not selfish. I'm not patronizing, and I'm not demanding. All right. So I just wanted to make that clear because I don't like people talking craziness, man. All right, let's go.
Damn, they said Jason Williams, you ain't shit.
I saw
dude.
it. I saw it.
You saw that?
I saw it. So first and foremost, let me make this clear. How could I be a house husband when? No, you know I'm not going to even say that. I'm not going to even say that. Just know, I'm not going to say that either. I'm not going to even go there because they've already seen. I'm not going to even go there. Y'all gonna keep talking. I'm gonna post my pay stub. I'm gonna make some of y'all mad. Y'all better leave me alone now. Y'all better leave me alone. Start calling me a house husband. Ain't no damn Jason. They call you a house husband too. You think you a house husband?
I don't care what they call me.
Cause you know you a house husband. That what you saying?
I don't give a damn what they say. They don't know me like that. But the ones that are saying the shit, yeah, they are saying that. I don't care.
I'm not a house husband. I'll let you know I'm not a house husband. I do very well for myself independently. You know what? I'm not gonna say that because I'm gonna sound like an asshole. I'm gonna sound arrogant. Let's move on, Jay. All right, what's the first topic? You
gonna sound arrogant or are you arrogant?
I am arrogant, but I don't want to sound like it right now.
We already know you are.
No, I ain't gonna flex on nobody fight game. I ain't gonna flex. I flexed about 2 Fridays ago, so people know what it is. I don't know why they keep trying to pretend, but okay, let's go, man. Let's go. Let's just go. I'm tired of people trying to get at me, man. What's the first topic you want to cover, Jay?
Big Supreme. Go to hell, Big Supreme. I see what you're saying, asshole.
Who does that? Oh, that's you. That must be you, because you ain't talking about me. I don't want to sound like a narcissist, but I had a next door neighbor that was a narcissist, so I know what narcissistic behavior looks like. And narcissistic behavior believes that everything is centered around you. And trust me when I tell you, I don't believe everything is centered around me. So I know what narcissistic behavior looks like. I had a neighbor who I was about to whoop his ass one day because he was trying to block water in my yard because he believed that he was inherently supposed to get preferential treatment in our neighborhood just because he was what he was. And it was so crazy to me because it was like, dude, you live in a zone 4 flood area and the builders designed the neighborhood and the water easement for the water to run down to your property, you dumbass. Okay, I was about to go off. All right, Jay, let's just jump into the boxing, man. Let's go.
Yeah. So I don't know if anyone noticed, but there was a fight card last night. Floyd Mayweather had some exhibition fight. Only reason I brought up he fought on there last night. Fight was last like 55 seconds. I don't know who to do his fight. And definitely was a build-up fight for him. On there, I want to see him against better competition. You know, he's only 5 fights in, but the guy he fought yesterday was well beneath him on that. So see what he looked like on that. After that, people have been talking about he should just come back and fight on Canelo Alvarez on the card in September because that's how bad that fight was last night. It was just nothing. He got absolutely nothing out of that, you know, besides getting another win and another knockout on his record. It didn't look good. Anything else for him?
I think I saw some highlights. I mean, he knocked the dude out that clearly didn't belong in the ring with him. I don't know what really to say about that outside of that, man. I mean, that's it.
Yeah, so I mean, I wish the young man well, you know, but I want to see him tested more than what they've been doing thus far. I know you got to build him up, but damn, that dude last night was that was rough. But
Tracy Harris, if you want to know what happened to FSU, go check out AM Sports Cover 4. I'll tell you exactly what happened to FSU, but there will not be any FSU slander in here today. I don't want to talk about FSU. I'm on the boxing now. Y'all gonna keep fucking with me now. They better leave me alone, Jay. They better leave me alone. Hey, Jay, chill, man. Chill. I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna go off on you. I'm trying not to go off. Hey, man, we got 113 people in the building, 43 likes. If you get the opportunity, please smash the like button or the dislike button if you don't like the content, but make sure you're engaging with the content. If you're new to the channel, this is the Angry Man Podcast, AM Sports Media, where we drop boxing-related content on a regular basis. The documentary, film studies, Y'all heard me rapping earlier. I can give you a lineup, and sometimes periodically people just pull up on us, like Tim Bradley on Friday. So
you don't want to hit that again.
So make sure you smash the like button. If you're a subscriber, think about becoming a member. $2.99 a month. It helps to support the channel. It helps us to bring you guys this great content. And yeah, that's it, man. And I'm gonna give y'all a quick reminder.
Need y'all to get the likes up, man. Come on, man. Support the channel. Support the grind.
Appreciate you, Blue. Appreciate you, Blue. All right, Jay.
Yeah. So
hold on. Before we jump in, though, I do want to give some people in it. I was gonna give a ton of Vision some love, but I ain't giving him shit now because he just posted that. But shout out to people that I know always be in the building. I forgot to do that. Jason Williams, Dragon Official, Big Supreme, 76 Mar, all things, Devian Trotty in the building, my girl, what's happening? Slogan One, who always slick dissing, Jay, who else? Creole the Traveler,
John Mack,
Adrian Molina, John Mack, 2 Cents Boxing. All right, I did want to acknowledge those people who I know always in the chat or in the Discord. Let's go.
Yeah. So speaking of Discord, so a lot of people been in Discord talking about Shakur, and they don't care what Shakur says to the fan base. Shakur pretty much said, "F y'all, I'm going international court." Basically, he was saying that he's signing with Eddie. He's going to fight Joe Cordina, who's coming off a TKO loss and moving up in weight. So I mean, for me, Shakur can fight his ass off. Don't get me wrong, but stunts like this and fighting his second fighter off of a loss is bullshit. And use the hashtag chasing greatness. Just say you're chasing the bag, my man. I'm cool with that. Don't tell me and sell me the dream that you're talking all this shit about Tank, and then all of a sudden you fighting Joe Cordina when there's several other people that were actually at 135 for you to fight, but you chose not to. You just want to choose a bag. People say he just needs to stay busy fight. What the hell was Artem fighting? What the hell? So this is another stay busy fight? How many stay busy fights this dude need? Keyshawn, he should be fighting the guy that Keyshawn Davis is fighting. Or Moritala that was available. People say, oh, he can't fight Moritala because Moritala's with Top Rank. All this shit here, man. I'm just tired of the way he's moving. Now all of a sudden he said, I think it was last night, he's like, I F with y'all on Twitter, but I'm done for a while. I'm just gonna get back in camp. We'll see. He'll come back because he's already also is trying to fight Kambosos off of a loss too. So nah, Mad Max. Everyone don't try to use that bullshit that nobody want to fight Shakur. Stop it. People want to fight Shakur. He just don't want to. He want to go. He want to take the route of getting money right now.
Yeah. So, from my perspective with Shakur, and I want to choose my words carefully because people feel like we are overly critical of certain fighters. One fighter that I'm not going to even mention his name because I'm so sick and tired of people trying to pretend that we always talking about him. I had to prove that to be wrong, Jay, in our Friday evening rant. But do I believe Shakur is just straight afraid of a fighter? I don't. Do I believe that he tries to control a narrative? I do. And that is the problem that I've had with many fighters. And that's also a part of the reason why we started this channel is I like to dispute the narratives. Okay. Shakur Stevenson was on Hearn International. Shout out to Hearn, my dog, my guy. And he stated, hey man, why don't y'all move Lomachenko out of the way so I can fight you in November? So Lomachenko ended up moving himself out of the way. Shakur didn't have a fight lined up. So he made, Calvin Ford mentioned that they were going to reach out directly to the team. Shakur Stevenson, he said, I believe somebody from their team reached out to us in a video that he did. So clearly to me, there was some interaction there. And Shakur decided to go the route of Joe Cordina, which is the second straight opponent coming off of a loss that he's going to fight. I think my biggest issue, Jay, and I believe that your biggest issue is the fact that he I want to be careful with how I word this. He's trying to control the narrative, man. I mean, it's really just that simple. He wants to control a narrative. He doesn't. I think he's willing to fight Tank, but he just doesn't. They got me spooked, Jay, because they say I'm too critical of Shakur Stevenson. So I'm trying to put this in a way where I'm not being critical. Help me out.
No, just say what you want to say. Fuck it.
Shakur Stevenson talks a bunch of bullshit that doesn't mean anything, and he's really chasing a bag. And if there was a situation where you just want to get paid, then just go get paid, but admit that you just want to get paid. That's it. So you know what, guys? Listen, my weight ain't up high enough. I don't have enough weight. You know what I'm saying? Right now, if I were to go into a Gervonta Davis fight, I wouldn't have the ability to earn the money that I really want to earn, considering the risk that I'm going to take, which is a risk of losing a fight against an opponent that has a lot of punching power. Right? So that's my true issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and fight against Turki Al-Sheikh and hope that by knocking out George Cordina, I will look more impressive, which will raise my stock, which would make me earn more money. But in reality, that may not happen either. And if it doesn't, at least I got the opportunity to go over there to Matchroom and Turki Al-Sheikh and earn more money than I would have earned otherwise, based off of what I actually generate. I can respect that, dog. I respect that. But just say that. Don't keep hitting me with, I'm chasing greatness. I want to be the greatest. I'm baby TBE. I don't know why Floyd keep fooling that boy. He ain't baby TBE.
Man.
That's the issue, fam. And Jay, I'm not real good at, like, my wife tells me this all the time. My wife is fantastic at taking something and phrasing it in a way where it's not demeaning. It's politically correct. I'm not good at that, Jay. I just tell it like it is, rough, rugged, and raw. I give it to you, and it is what it is. And I hate for it to sound like I'm saying, because again, I don't think Shakur is afraid of Gervonta Davis. I wouldn't even go as far to say that he's ducking him. I really believe that this is a business play because of the risk associated with fighting Tank. But then don't make the comment. Be careful of the comments that you're making. Don't make the comment that you made on Fanon saying that move Lomachenko out of the way because you'll fight him in November. For what? For what? And say, yo, man, I'm just chasing, because it ain't about money, because you're going to get the biggest bag you've ever gotten fighting Tank. Am I right or am I wrong?
Exactly.
So money isn't the issue. What you want is a bag that's risk-free and an ability to actually try to build yourself. And you believe Eddie Hearn can build you into something a bit bigger. And that's to me, that's yet to be seen. Like, Eddie is the flavor of the month, but there's nothing that would suggest that he can build an American fighter. I mean, what African American fighter does he have that he's built up that's not from the UK?
Demetrius Andrade.
Man, kick rocks. And that's a great point. I'm glad you brought that up. Did he build up Andre? He didn't build him up.
He got all the fights he wanted. He got all the big time fights.
He went over there believing he was going to get a Canelo Alvarez fight and never got it. Did Andre become a superstar over there? There's this belief that somehow Eddie Hearn is like that guy. And he's, in my opinion, he's the flavor of the month. He's not going to. So it's yet to be seen that Eddie Hearn can build an African-American fighter into a star in America.
Exactly.
Man. So it's going to be. Go ahead.
The thing with Shakur, people think because we're criticizing about this move here that we're saying that he's not a good fighter or anything. We never said that. We always said he was a good fighter. We also said there'll be a good, entertaining fight between him and Tank.
Yep.
We want to see that fight just like anyone else. But when you start off fighting a guy that's coming off a loss, a TKO loss, and bringing him up, that ain't gonna help you out. That ain't gonna help you out. Put you in a better position for that Tank fight. There'll even be a better bargaining chip to get more money from him. That fight with Joe Cordina does shit for you. Absolutely nothing. If he had been fighting Mortala, I'd have been cool. Fighting anybody or fighting the damn dude that that just lost a controversial decision to Richard Hitchison. That Keyshawn Davis is fighting. Fight that dude, Gustavo. But nah, you pull this dude out, and then you try to rationalize the shit, saying, "No, Joe's weight drained at 135. This is gonna be a different Joe at 135." Man, shut up. Just say you get in the bag. Stop saying you chasing greatness. That's not chasing greatness, buddy. That ain't it. And if you chasing bad, that's fine. I'm okay with that. But don't sit here and just have the narrative like everyone's ducking you, and this was the only guy to fight you. Man, stop it. Stop it. And
no, I
agree. Say, what about Zepeda? We already said Zepeda ducked him. That's been said. That's been said
multiple
times. Yeah. Last year.
Oh yeah,
maybe it wasn't Zepeda. Maybe it wasn't Zepeda. Maybe it was Golden Boy. Maybe that's who ducked Shakur. But either way, he didn't get that fight with Zepeda. You know, so I mean, I'm just tired of this shit, man. I want to see this fight just like everyone else, but you moving like that ain't doing shit for you. They'll put you in a better position to have a better bargaining piece against Tank. It does nothing for you.
I don't disagree whatsoever. Anything else you want to talk about this before we move on to the next topic, and then finally dropping the link in the comment section for people to join us? What else you want to talk about in regards to this?
Now, supposedly they talking about with this deal that he just signed with Eddie. Suppose he fighting this fight here. Then he's supposed to be fighting Zepeda. Supposedly in February, something like that. We'll see how that goes. See how that happens. If that happens, you know, Zepeda said he couldn't do it. Took step aside money right now because he wasn't ready because his spouse is having a baby, which is fine. You know.
Yeah.
I don't notice. I didn't say he ducked Zepeda or anything about that for Kerr. This is the issue with Kerr. He's fighting a guy that's coming off a TKO loss, and y'all acting like y'all okay with that. He basically said also F the fans on numerous occasions before. I don't rock like that, man. This kid here, nah. He's a hell of a fighter, but this movement here ain't doing nothing.
I don't disagree. All right, guys. We got 133 people in the building and only 61 likes. Make sure you smash the like button. You're going to hear blue blood the entire time, man.
Need y'all get the likes up, man. Come on, man. Support the channel, support the grind.
I got to keep playing blue blood throughout the entire, man. Maybe that might be the backdrop, man.
Need y'all get the likes up, man. Come on, man.
Come on now.
Support the channel, support the grind.
Come on, man. Hold on. I got to do something else here too, man. I think I got to remind people.
People asking, was Eddie good for Jaron or Boots? We don't know if Eddie was good for Boots. They've only had one fight together. That's too.
Was Eddie good for Boots? Yeah, we don't really know that yet, right? Like we don't know yet.
Because the prior fighter, what's the dude name that he was supposed to fight beforehand that had the double eye surgery that pulled out again?
Say that again.
Who was supposed to fight Boots before David Avenesian? He pulled out. He didn't pull out. He wasn't cleared, medically cleared.
Cody.
I forget his last name. Cody something.
Yeah, Cody Crowley.
He was supposed to fight when they were when on Showtime last year. That was supposed to be the fight actually for the vacant IBF belt. It wasn't going to be a email champion. He was going to fight for that vacant belt that was taken off from Bud. Cody Crowley said no. So we'll see what he does for Boots. And I'm hoping he does well. I want to see these fighters. I want to see the best fights available. That's what I want to see.
We want to see Boots win.
That's fine.
We want to see Boots win. So whether that's with Matchroom or anybody else, like people keep talking about we affiliated and it's all about PBC for us. No, it's not. It was just that most of the urban fighters were with PBC. That's it. That's it, fam. That is it. Nothing else. No more, no less. So Jay, anything else before we go to Mr. Brian Norman Jr.? I gotta say I'm a little bit biased about this Brian Norman Jr. situation. But I'm balanced. I'm balanced because love Boots, man. I love Boots, and I love Brian Norman Jr. Brian Norman Jr. is based out of ATL, and y'all know where old Greg is based out of. ATL. Shouty. But so I want to give that full disclosure. But Jay, I want you to go ahead and kick us off with this. Your thoughts, Brian Norman Jr. And Boots Ennis. While I go back here and get some of this Basil Hayden.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see what's going to happen with that. I mean, they've already talked about like Brian Norman might be already on the fight card with Keyshawn Davis later this year, which I hope isn't true, because that means that we won't get the Boots fight next. But him and Boots will be a phenomenal fight. Norman is he got a dog in him out there, you know. So that'd be interesting to see that fight happening between Brian and Boots. I think they both with it. They both have done videos, especially Brian Norman Jr. and Senior, but video said they don't think Boots thought they were lying or anything like that. They think it was some misinformation. So there's a lot of back and forth going about basically with Eddie and Top Rank. Seem like that seems to be the issue, not communicating to Boots and not communicating to Brian Norman properly. So that seemed like that's where the issue lies right there.
Man, who is this ninja GM #AMCFSG? Man, number one, are you in Atlanta? I hate when people that live directly within the city limits of Atlanta start claiming that other people are not from Atlanta just because they stay in the suburbs of what is considered the greater Atlanta area. So I've both lived in the city of Atlanta off of Freedom Parkway back in my heyday when I had my little crib up there, man. I was a young pimp player. But now I stay in the outskirts. Well, not the outskirts, but I stay in the suburbs. I stay in like the Johns Creek area. I hate when people do that, man. Like it's all Atlanta, man. It's the greater Atlanta area, man. Stop hating, fam. Stop hate. Anyway.
He said he quoting a song.
Oh, my bad.
This damn guy here, boy.
My bad, dog. My bad, fam. I went off on a tangent for no reason. Anyway, this is a good chance to tell everybody we got 154 people in the building. 80 likes. Guys, make sure you smash the like button, man. Come on, so people can find the content.
Need y'all get the likes up, man. Come on, man. Support the channel, support the grind.
It's free, fam. It's free.
Need y'all get the likes up, man. Come on, man. Support the channel, support the grind.
And if you're new to the channel, this is the Angry Man Podcast, AM Sports Media, where we're always dropping boxing-related content. We drop documentaries. We drop fight breakdowns, Jay. We give our takes. Man, we even got an AM Sports Media album coming out. I already done 2 songs, man. All we need is about 5 or 6 more. We got a whole album, bro. Chopped and screwed, you hear me? So we do it all. We do it all here at AM Sports Media. Man, please, let me finish my diatribe. We do it all here at AM Sports Media. And more importantly, the channel is about you, the fan, the consumer, anybody that's interested in giving their opinion, they're speaking to what they feel is the truth relative to boxing. This channel is for you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like button, and man, we accept super chats as well. Right now, our super chat is at what, $2? We got a goal of $20. So man, we will hope that you guys continue to contribute to the channel for the show. We appreciate you, man. Make sure you support the hustle and the grind. We are continuously growing, and we are almost up to 18,000 subscribers. That's impressive, Jay. So, Jay, where do we want to go from here, man?
We just said we talked about Brian Norman and Boots, man.
Were we?
God damn it.
I don't think you had said anything on it, though. Did you say anything? Did you share your perspective? Because then I could share my perspective.
I did. Then you started talking about Decatur versus Atlanta.
Man, true brothers ain't perfect.
Shit.
One other thing, man. This show is R-rated, man. So live streams are our content, our regular content is PG, but our live streams they are R-rated. I was about to say X-rated, but anyway, man, let's go.
Hey, they say one sign of a narcissist, you get distracted easily and you lose train of thought.
Man, this Basil hating got me losing my train of thought, but not being a narcissist. So here's my thing, Jay. So I feel like when you think about the fighters, right? And I know Brian Norman's dad actually reacted to this, and I haven't actually had the chance to sit down and listen to the video. But when you talk about fighters and fighters trying to make fights, Jay, what are they doing? It's their teams that are talking, right? And we saw something similar with Stan Jonas, right? Their teams are talking, and stuff could get lost in the translation, right? When Boots say, well, we sent them an offer and they declined it. Well, when you listen to what Brian Norman basically saying, it's true. They declined the offer that you extended, but they countered it with another offer. You feel what I'm saying? So really, like, they didn't decline the fight outright. They're just basically saying, we don't like the terms of this fight or what you presented. Here are other terms that we feel are more acceptable for us. Is that fair, Jay? So I don't feel like Tim Bradley was on the show Friday, said that he knows that an offer was sent. I can't remember everything that he said, but at the end of the day, one thing that he mentioned, and I totally agree with this, I think Jaron Ennis would absolutely fight Brian Norman. I think Brian Norman would absolutely fight. I see you in the comment section hating, bro.
What you talking about?
AS Sports Media, Jay, I ain't blaming the alcohol. It's just him, LOL. You think I'm not paying attention, fam? I'm looking. Anyway.
You're losing your train of thought again, man.
I'm not losing nothing. Jay, what was I? But no, man. All these guys are going to be willing to fight each other. I don't see Brian Norman Jr. Being fearful of fighting Jaron Ennis, and I don't see Jaron Ennis being fearful of fighting Brian Norman Jr. Now, this is just my perspective, right? And I saw a lot of people in the comment section, and they were on, even on the live stream that we did on Friday, Jay, talking about Brian Norman is not ready for a Jaron Boots Ennis fight. I'm going to take a different approach, and maybe people might interpret this as the same way, but I think what I'm saying is actually different. And what I'm going to say is, if I was a promoter, right? So if I'm Bob Arum, and I am promoting Brian Norman Jr., I don't believe that I'm going to put him in the ring with Jaron Ennis right now. And it has nothing to do with skill set, Jay. It has everything to do with the fact that Brian Norman Jr. is 23. 23. Boots is 27. Brian Norman Jr. is 23. So Brian Norman Jr. is a young bull, a straight dog. You feel me? And we know that that's what he is. So if you put him in the ring with Boots, or if you present an offer to him to fight Boots, he's going to take it. His daddy going to take it, in my opinion, if the terms are right. But at 23, it's like, yo, man, like, that's young. Like, similarly, when we talked about Gervonta Davis and people were talking about, oh, you need to take in a ring with Lomachenko. If I'm Tank's promoter or manager, I'm not putting him in the ring with Lomachenko at 23. Why would you put him in the ring with Lomachenko at 23? Lomachenko is almost 30. Come on, man. You're setting it's a dereliction of duty to put your fighter in a position where, seriously, it's not advantageous for him. Right? It's one thing to put your fighter in the ring with somebody that might be better skilled than him. It's another to put your fighter in the ring in a situation where clearly he'll be at a disadvantage. So those are my thoughts on that, man. I mean, I don't know, Jay. I feel like I would have an issue with putting him in the ring with Boots right now. Now, maybe in late 2025, early 2026.
Well,
go ahead.
Think about this, though. Though. The plan was for them to come together and fight next year for Undisputed. From what I remember hearing the Normans and Bozy talking about, they're like, that they were going to fight down the line. But here we go. Barrios pulled out against Boots. We know he did that earlier this year because he had some health. His wife or fiance was having a kid or whatever. Haven't heard about lately. Eddie's talking about they sent an offer to Barrios and they declined it. They also sent an offer to Stanionis. They declined it. Stanionis popped back at Eddie saying that you're not telling the truth. You sent basically a shit offer. So my team declined it. They ain't gonna waste my time telling me about it. So they sent it back to you. So, you know, what's next for these two guys? We damn sure don't want to see no damn Boots fighting Karan again. That's the number one in the IBF. We don't want to see that shit. So the next step in here, Boots, Brian Norman, hey, let the young bull go at it. They say Boots hasn't fought nobody. Brian Norman's a young bull. He's a champion. Let the champions fight. It goes how it goes. He's 23. He takes a loss. He can come back from that. One loss ain't going to end his career right now. Because Brian Norman has already shown that he has dog in him. People like the way he fights. You know, I think it's a dangerous fight for him for sure with Boots. Because he was already talking about when he was on the Cigar Talk, he was talking about how he thinks it'll be a good fight with him and Boots. They're going to be in the pocket. Ain't no one going to be moving around too much. I'm like, yeah, I don't know how that's going to end. But he's also sparred Boots. He sparred Boots a while back. He said Boots fights. He can hit, but he doesn't hit hard like Tank. So, I mean, but it's different when you're actually in the ring fighting each other. But I'm here to see the fight. I think the young bull, I get Enormous all the credit in the world for being like, you know what, let's cut the bullshit. They don't want to fight you. We want that belt. We want to be unified. We want to be undisputed. Let's get it going. So Eddie, Top Rank, y'all talk, get this shit going for these two guys. They want to fight each other. Let it go.
Facts.
Best man win.
Facts. So I just dropped the link in the channel. Look like somebody just joined us, man. Ishak Mumin. I think that's how you say the name. I'm about to unmute you, brother. What's going on with you, fam? Got to unmute yourself.
Salute.
We got Corey in the building as well. I unmute you, so unmute yourself as well. What's going on, fam? What y'all got? Ishak, tell me what you got.
Unmute you, so unmute yourself as well. What's going on, fam? What y'all got? Hey, what's going on, brother?
Doing well.
So, hey, what's going on, brother?
Hey, I think you got your YouTube on in the background. You got to cut it down.
Oh, okay. Hold on. One second. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, how's that?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
So
We can hear you as well.
I dig you guys content and everything, and I just really wanted to say something about Shakur. I know y'all talking about Norman and Ennis, but with Shakur, he consistently disrespects his fan base. I mean, he doesn't understand the business part of it because he wants people to like his fights, but he don't want to give the people what they want to see. I mean, if you got to take an L, sometimes at least you're gonna be exciting to watch. Like, people that take losses don't mean that nobody is gonna watch them again.
Right.
And that's what Shakur, he wants to protect that so bad. So that's really all I gotta say. And of course, like you were saying, I heard you say that when Tank has a fight and he has a fight, he's talking about Tank. But when neither one of them have a fight scheduled, he ain't got nothing to say. And then he ran to Matchroom, knowing Tank don't like Eddie Hearn. Tank has Leonard Ellaby in his camp. They don't get along with Eddie Hearn. So I'm not saying that it would be impossible to make that fight now, but it'd be very difficult because because Tank don't really like Eddie Hearn like that. Eddie Hearn be talking bad about Tank. That's all I really have to say. Thanks, guys, for letting me come up.
All right, man. Appreciate you for coming on, man. Peace.
All right. Peace.
All right, Corey, man. What you got for us, fam?
Hey, appreciate y'all letting me on, man. I've been a fan since day one, so appreciate y'all
Thank
having
you
me on the platform.
All day, man.
When you look at Shakur, man, if you look at how you do business, look at who's around him, right? You got Andre Ward and Bud around him. Three guys that have immense amount of talent, but what they seemingly all don't understand is the business of the sport that they spend their entire life in, which is weird to me, right? Because they're all at different ages at different times. I don't understand how Floyd Mayweather already laid down the blueprint about Top Rank and how they do you. Yet all well, 2 out of the 3 joined them, but they all seem to be doing bad business, and their business model never matches up with their talent. They always seem to just miscue on how to get the job done. Like in the ring, phenomenal fighters, but if you look at just how they do business, how they move about it, whether it's contract, who they sign with, the fights that they fight, it's like they just all seem to misfire and just take bad business moves. And you see right now, Shakur is following the steps of Bud right along with him. It's just like with Shakur, the exception is he's not as exciting as Bud, but where he's at in his mind, he don't seem to understand that's not the reality of where he's at right now. And it's like he just cannot. He I don't know how he's not seeing it. Someone outside of them two need to pull him back off of the Twitter, whatever else he's on, and just talk to him like, listen, bro, you got to chill out and focus on how to match your talent with your business and figure out what route we're going to take, because the route that you're taking right now is not working. And the public is telling you this. It ain't hating. It's just people who are spending their money to buy pay-per-view and go to boxing fights are telling you this is not what we want. We don't like what you're doing. So at some point, you're going to have to listen to the consumer, right? You can battle back and forth with whoever you want all day, but the people who are putting money in your pockets are letting you know, like, hey, bro, we don't want to see this. So at what point you going to look at the business aspect of it and just follow and just, I don't know, tweak something in your game? Like,
go
ahead, Greg.
Well, let me acknowledge this super chat real quick. Hannibal, appreciate you, fam. Tank been at 135 since 2018, has yet to unify or fight a real champion with a real title on the line at 135. Tank got to step up. Maybe I'll address that later. No, I feel what you're saying in regards to Shakur, and that's what we talked about on the Friday evening rant, right? And it was specific to Andre Ward and breaking down the statements that he made on All the Smoke fight with Eddie Hearns. They are looking at, so it's like the fighter's mentality is, I'm going to fleece you for as much as I can get out of you, and you can't blame me for the pay-per-view not doing well because you didn't promote me right. And my thing has always been, like, your promoter is promoting the event. Outside of the event, you need to be promoting yourself. That's what your team is for, right? And you can't blame the promoter because you didn't sell. What have you done to put yourself out there other than sit in front of your keyboard and tweet? Because I can tell you, for hardcore boxing fans, that may work, right? But for casual boxing fans, that doesn't work. So the business model doesn't match up with what they want to get paid. And they are okay with anyone losing money on their fights, which is why I said they really don't care about the actual sport. They really just care about them. As Shakur Stevenson, I care about my pockets and what's going to happen to me. Because and I'm not saying like people try to look through the lens of, promoters have taken advantage of fighters throughout the years. Is that possible? Sure. I'm not denying that. And some people say Mike Tyson got taken advantage of. I don't know. But at the same time, if the investor is losing money, the sport is dead. Or the fighters got to put up the money and take the risk, right? And pay the undercard, pay for the promotion, so forth and so on. Put up some ducats. But they don't want to do that. They want it to be risk-free and get paid the most money. Like, let me ask you this. If you go into the stock market, the stocks that are going to pay the most money to you are the ones that are the riskiest. There is no stock where it's like, I'm going to get paid tremendous amounts of money with no risk.
Right.
So to me, I take that as when I hear somebody talking like that, it's like, I hate it, man, because it tells me you want to be subsidized. It tells me that you want to be taken care of. And to me, that's the personality of a chick. Anything else you want to share, Corey?
It goes back to what you were saying on Friday, though, when you said people have workers' mentality, right?
Yeah.
That's a short-term way of thinking. So they don't care about if the pay-per-view sell. Well, that's fine. But guess what? Next time that you want a pay-per-view fight, it's either not going to be on pay-per-view or you're not going to get paid what you want to get paid. Because they only think about their next paycheck. They're not really thinking about the long term of it, right? But like you said, not everyone has a business background or understand how business works. If you look at the whole system, the whole system of America, somebody got to be your boss. Don't create a business for you to be rich, bro.
Yeah.
I create a business for me and my family to be rich. That's not how it works. So at the
Yep.
end of the day, when the argument pop up about them talking about promoters take advantage of fighters, no, it's not taking advantage. That's literally business 101. I create a business and I pay my employee less than I get paid. That's kind of how it works. Now, if we partners, it's different. But if you work for me and I'm putting up the majority of the money, guess who gets majority of the money back? Like you said, they don't want to put up their own money, but they want the most money back. That's kind of not how finances work. I don't know any financial institution that does that. If y'all do, please let me know. So
don't work like that.
Yeah.
But that's all I got, man. I'm back in the chat. I just wanted to share my thoughts on it. And as far as Brian Norman, man, I personally don't think he's ready for Boots right now. He's tough, but I think Boots might be a little bit too seasoned for him. I always say this is not a Rocky movie. You're going to get chopped up. Toughness don't work in real life. It works to a certain degree, but in the ring, I think Boots just kind of piece him up a little bit.
I feel you, man. I ain't going that far, but if it's me at 23, I'm not putting him in the ring yet with Boots. I'm looking at about 18 months from now. That's just me.
Right. Oh yeah, Greg, you say you're from Orlando? What part of Orlando? I'm from Orlando, man. I'm down here.
You don't know nothing about Carver Shores, bruh.
Man, chill out. Tangelo Park, man. Chill out.
Oh, that's where Ryan from.
Yeah.
Man, are you from Orlando?
Yeah.
You went to Dr. Phillips?
Yep.
I went to Dr. Phillips. When you graduated?
04.
Oh, man, you way younger than me.
Greg old as shit, man.
Yeah, man, I grew up, born and raised in Orlando, man. I went to Dr. Phillips, too.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Good to see the channel, man. Like I said, man, I've been a long time supporter. When y'all just had a couple thousand, I see y'all growing. So I appreciate y'all letting me on, man. I'm back. Like I said, I'm back in the chat so someone else can get a turn.
All right, man. Appreciate you, fam. Love.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
All right, later. I do real quick, man. Before I get you, I got a bone to pick with somebody currently in the chat. Where is he? Impress Sports Channel. I got a bone to pick with you, fam. Because you were in the comment section saying that, and I really don't even want to bring this up, but on one of the videos talking about, we said that a particular fighter was boring, when we only said that fighter was boring in his interviews. We never said the fighter was boring in the ring. I hate when people take what we say and create their own narrative with it. That's BS. Fam, go ahead. I don't see your name up here, but it's your turn, man. Unmute yourself, man. What you got for us?
Hey, how's it going, Greg? How's it going, Jason?
Going well, man. How are you?
Oh, man, everything going good, going good. Quick thing on the Tank versus Shakur situation. I look at it like this. I think recently Tank signed with a 6-fight deal with the PBC. The first fight was the Frank Martin fight, right? The second, I don't really think the powers that be really want to put Tank in a risky 50-50 fight with Shakur this early in the deal. I think that's the main reason. Now, I heard that one of PBC's people got they got in contact with Shakur, and they said, Shakur, are you interested in a Tank fight? I think Shakur said yes, he is interested in a Tank fight. So they said they were going to get back to him. According to Shakur, he said they never got back to him with a offer or any kind of proposal. So I just think that this early in a 2-fight deal, they're on a new platform, Amazon Prime. I just think it's probably a little bit too early for the PBC probably to put him in a risky 50-50 fight with Shakur this early in the deal. When you're trying to get established on a new platform, you notice that's what they're doing with Canelo. He's taking, fights that everybody know he's going to win. He's not taking any risky fights because they want to promote their 2 biggest stars, Canelo and Tank, on a new platform on Amazon Prime.
They also want to make money, right? So you got to put him. You got to put him in risky fights. I'm gonna tell you something. And this is just my opinion, just based off of my exposure to them. I've been to that gym. The energy, and I'm talking about Gervonta Davis' gym. Like, I've been to his gym. I've literally seen Tank in person. I don't get the sense that they have any concern about Shakur Stevenson. Because I don't think they believe he can punch worth a damn, and I believe that they think that eventually they're going to punch him and they're going to put him to sleep. And the reason why they believe that is because Shakur has never been in a ring with anybody with Tank's footwork and speed. Tank can match his speed, and Shakur can't match his power. So I don't think they're really all that concerned about Shakur in the sense of being concerned about losing. That's just my opinion. Now, when you say the powers that be, maybe you're talking about just the promoters and the network. I don't think the network gets involved, but so you're talking about PBC.
Yeah, I'm talking about Al Heyman and the PBC. I just think I think they're gonna fight Shakur, but I think it's gonna be late on in the deal. When you get to fight number 4, fight number 5, I think that's when they pursue the Shakur fight. I don't think they're gonna pursue that fight this early in the deal. They were negotiating with Lomachenko. Okay, that fight fell through. You would think they would have probably go into negotiation with Shakur, but they didn't. So I just think they're probably going to go another route, probably follow Rayo or maybe De Los Santos, somebody like that in the second fight, and then maybe take another fight. And then maybe, like I say, around fight number 4 or 5, then I think they probably will look toward a Shakur fight. That's what I think they're going to do. I don't think they're going to. I think Tank, in my opinion, I think Tank beats Shakur. Like you said, I think it's a competitive fight, but I think eventually Tank catches him and knocks him out. But I'm just saying, I can see a scenario where Shakur, frustrates with his defensive geniuses of his style, frustrates Tanks, and he wins a 7-5, 8-4 decision. I can see that playing out. I wouldn't be shocked either way it goes. If I had to make a prediction, I probably would take Tank by late stoppage. But you could easily see Shakur maybe winning a fight, frustrating Tank, and winning a decision over Tank. So why would you take that type of a fight that's a high risk fight this early in the deal? I'm just saying you got a 6-fight deal that you would invest with one of your biggest stars, and you want to manage that deal properly. You want to early on in the deal, especially like I said it earlier, you're on a new platform, so you're trying to establish yourself on a new platform. You're trying to sell your 2 biggest stars. Why would you put one of your biggest stars in a fight? Like I said, I think Tank will win, but it's not. I wouldn't be shocked if Shakur outboxes. I can see either way.
So let me ask you a question.
Type of fight this early in the deal.
So let me ask you a question. Do you feel that Jaron Ennis should move up to 154 and chase a fight with who?
With Crawford?
Yeah, I didn't want to say his name, but.
Oh, you want to say that? Yeah. I think he should do that, because that's where Matchroom and the Zone have a deep stable of fighters at 154 pounds. So Boots need to take care of his business in November against Karen and probably move up. But I don't see him getting a Norman Jr. fight either. Huh?
Why do you think they haven't?
I think Boot, his father, they want to become undisputed at 147. They believe that is still possible, but due to the politics, man, and you got guys up under different promoters, it's gonna be kind of hard for them to get a fight, man. He's a guy that's high risk type of fighter that if you send your fight over there, it's a high probability they're gonna lose. That's why this trying to make that fight with Norman.
But this really isn't a different promotional entity though. This is Terrence Crawford, who has no promoter and who's affiliated with Turkey Al-Sheikh and Jaron Ennis and Matchroom, who also affiliated with Turkey Al-Sheikh. So why you think Jaron Ennis hasn't moved up to 54 for a fight with Terrence Crawford?
I think they wanted to clean out the division of the welterweight division. I think they wanted to clean that out first, but I don't think that's going to be plausible, and I think they're going to end up moving up probably after this year, move up to 154, because that's where all the fighters is. That's up under the Matchroom stable. And Terrence Crawford already came out and said that either fighting Canelo or he's going to retire. So I don't think Boots going to get that fight if he do move up to 154. I don't think Crawford is interested in the fight.
Okay, I was just poking at your logic, because I know a lot of people have made the comment of, the reason why he hasn't fought because he wants to clear out the division at 147, or the reason why he wouldn't go up, he wants to clear out the division at 147, but in reality he doesn't want to fight, and they're saying that 80 doesn't want to fight, and I was going to apply that to the whole situation with Shakur Stevenson, because that logic could then apply there as well, right? Eddie Hearn's just had the opportunity to sign Shakur Stevenson. Eddie Hearn is on record stating that right now they don't want to fight. Like Turkey Al-Sheikh wants to make a fight with Shakur Stevenson, and Gervonta Davis is not included in those plans at all. So if they're making that statement, then how are you putting the onus on PBC and Gervonta Davis that they're the reason why the fight hasn't been made, when in reality we've heard Eddie Hearn say on record here recently that Turkey Al-Sheikh doesn't want that fight and they're not interested in it. To that you say what?
You said Turkey Al-Sheikh say he's not interested in the Tank Shakur fight?
That's what that's what Eddie Hearn said.
Okay. I didn't know Eddie Hearn said that. I thought Turkey was, he would be interested in making that fight. But is Tank available to fight with Turkey? Don't he have an exclusive deal with the PBC? He signed a 6-fight deal with the PBC for this fight to be shown
that's fair
on Amazon Prime.
No, that's fair. That's fair. No, what you're saying is fair, but isn't Turkey Al-Sheikh supposed to be the chosen one? He was sent here like he was Jesus to save boxing and to promote across and make events across different promotional entities. Isn't that also true?
Yeah. And he's brought a lot of promoters together. Golden Boy, Top Rank, Matchroom, Queensberry. Maybe PBC is the last holdout. Maybe he can get that done. But like I said, I just think the deal that Tank had, he has an exclusive deal with the PBC. So I don't think he's able to go over there and fight on the Rehyd season. Like
no, I agree with that.
Deal with PBC.
I agree. No, I totally agree with you on that. I think you're right on that. All I'm saying is that then they can still work with PBC and Amazon to do a fight on Amazon and still make a lot of money, right? You would think. Yeah,
they can do it. Yeah, they can do a collaboration for sure. They can come together and do a collaboration for sure.
Yeah.
But like I said, does the PBC want to do that this early in the deal? I don't think the PBC want to do the fight this early in the deal.
I don't think Turkey Al-Sheikh want to do it.
A 6-fight deal.
I don't think Turkey Al-Sheikh want to do it. Because Eddie Hearns has already said it, so I think that's the reason why the fight hasn't been made. Nobody on the PBC side has said that they wouldn't make that fight, but on that side, Eddie Hearns has said that Turkey Al-Sheikh is not interested in that fight. He said it. Jay, do you have that clip? If you do, Jay, could you find that clip real quick? Because I think you said that to me. Turkey Al-Sheikh, or Eddie Hearn said Turkey Al-Sheikh was not interested in Shakur Stevenson fighting Gervonta Davis right now. I felt like you sent that to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
but like a few weeks ago.
I heard Eddie
Hearn say that.
It
was recent.
Okay, I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, but hold on real quick. Let me give a shout out to a couple of people that has given us super chats. J Bean Boxing and Betting. Shout out to J Bean Boxing. Boots versus Norman should happen ASAP. Playing that waiting game never works. Future fight boys start crying about the money. A B side, then somebody lose. I feel what you're saying. And then John Mack. Shout out to John Mack. Let's go fund my man Jason a picture for the wall. Damn. Cooking him one. Jason actually do have pictures for the wall. He just have. So Jason, can I put this? You don't mind if I say this, right? Jason is in a temporary spot because he just moved, and they are in the process of building a home. So Jason is not wasting his time trying to decorate an area he's only going to be in temporarily. Was that okay to say that, Jay?
That's fine.
Okay, so just so that you guys know that. Stop hating. Stop. See, you never know what's going on. Stop hating in the comment section. Hey, man, anything else you want to share, fam, before we move on?
Yeah, one thing about the Norman Boots thing. I think Norman is with Norman Jr. is with Top Rank. Boots is obviously with Matchroom. Why would Top Rank sacrifice Norman over there to Boots? Because he gonna lose the fight. He's gonna high probability he gonna lose the Boots, and they give up that title and they can make fights with Norman Jr. in house. I don't think Top Rank. I think that's what's holding this fight up. Like everybody's, thinking, oh, Boots ducking Norman Jr. Oh, Norman Jr. ducking Boots, and they getting into it over on the social media. But I think behind the curtains, the problem with that fight actually happening is Top Rank is not gonna make that fight. They would much rather do a Norman Jr. versus T.O. fight. Do it in house, where whoever wins, the fight is with Top Rank. You send Norman Jr. over there to Matchroom fighting in Philadelphia. In Boots' hometown, he go over there and get beat. Now you don't have no belt if you Top Rank. So they're going to keep that belt in-house. I think that's the reason why the fight's not going to happen.
Yeah, but Top Rank, that's under the old structure, right? Top Rank just signed a partnership deal with Turkey Al-Sheikh, who also has a partnership deal with Matchroom. So if Top Rank is going to get paid top money to have their fighter fight Boots, why wouldn't they do it? Because they're getting compensated for it.
They might do it down the line, but why wouldn't they not do the in-house fight with Teofimo Lopez first? Keep the money in-house first, and then whoever win that, then you put them in there maybe with Boots in the unification.
But there is no in-house because Turkey is sponsoring their next few cards, so it's really not in-house. Turkey is sponsoring them, right? So why do you care if it's in-house or not? You're gonna make more money working with Turkey Al-Sheikh than you are just making an in-house fight. So I just feel like I don't know if that's really an excuse.
Well, we'll see. Turkey say he paid people. They showed the purses of the August 3rd card. Them guys were making some good money. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't some outlandish pay that them guys was paying. You know, I think
That's just what.
Crawford made about 2.5 million for Maginot.
No, man. Crawford made more than that.
Pitbull made like 1.5 million. This wasn't, that's probably Pitbull's highest payday outside of the Tank fight. That's probably one of his highest paydays. So it wasn't some
Crawford
outlandish.
they made more than that. They made more than that. They made more than that.
That was just the reported purse. They got back end money. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. They made more than that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, well, pay-per-view, they say didn't do that great, so the back-end money they made was probably minimum. They probably made some back-end money, but it wasn't nothing outlandish. Probably made 2.5 million, probably made 3.5, 4 million. Probably what Crawford made at the end of the day, but
they said Crawford made 15.
Money that Turkey been offering that a lot of people speculate. Oh, he paying Fury 100 million. He paying Usyk 75 million. I don't believe those reports. I don't think he was paying them guys that type of money. They were making big money. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think this was just some outlandish, over the top type of payday that he's giving these fighters. He's giving them what he said, fair prices. He's paying those guys fair prices, and I think that's going to be the case if you're going to put a Norman Jr. versus a Boots fight. It's going to be fair price, and I just think Top Rank would be much prefer to do it in house and then maybe later on do a unification.
Yeah,
that's just my opinion.
We'll see. Well, I appreciate you running through here, fam, and dropping your knowledge on us, man. Much appreciated.
Okay, y'all take care, man.
All right, deuces.
Peace.
All right, man. Hey, the link is still open, fam, for whoever wants to join. What you had to say, Jay?
Turkey can't keep taking these losses, though. After a while, I don't care how much money he has. After a while, he gonna get tired of that. He gonna get tired. He gonna want to return on investment. I don't care how much money since he's Scrooge McDuck and just has unlimited cash to be throwing out at everybody.
Yeah. So one thing that Tim said the other day, which I disagreed with, and there was so much going on that I didn't get the opportunity to say this, but Turkey isn't really making the money. Turkey is really just the ambassador of entertainment for Saudi Arabia. He has access to a lot of money, but it's not really his money. So at some point you don't want to lose money. You know what I'm saying? So, but oil money is different. But at some point you don't want to lose money. That's just you. I'm sorry. You make oil money or not, you don't want to lose $10 million, fam. That's just that ain't the business.
He gets pissed off about something that he's got of there.
Oh God. Oh man. Here for boxing is here, Jay. Oh hell. All right, here for boxing, man. He about to come in and talk crazy. Let me unmute him. Here for boxing, man. We're happy to have you here. How are you, sir?
Don't do that, man. Every time we talk, there's all love. Don't do that, man. That's that Fanon energy when you hear me. Fanon invite me up for the smoke, then duck it.
Hey, man, I'm poking at you, man. What's going on, fam?
No, I'm good, man. How y'all? Happy Sunday to y'all, man.
Same to you, man. How are you? What you got for us?
I got a question, seriously. There's a lot of people in the chat singing the praises of the PBC. Okay, fine, whatever, right? But I have a question to ask. Jaron Ennis had a relationship with the PBC and Showtime for several years before he went to Eddie Hearn. If he had such a great relationship with them and Bozy said, hey, man, we loyal to Showtime, whatever, that means they loyal to PBC. There's so many words. Why did Jaron Ennis leave them and go with Eddie Hearn?
Because they were
when you say loyal, what do you mean? Because like Jaron Ennis was not signed to PBC.
Well, I know
Jaron Ennis was
he had a TV deal or whatever with Showtime. I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
So but what I'm saying is he was being showcased on PBC events. So he had a relationship with them, right? And he left the PBC. He left that relationship rather, and he went to Eddie Hearn. If the PBC is so great, why are they losing fighters left and right, and why is no one signing with them?
I think
and
so.
Why do the fighters fight so infrequently? I'm sorry, let me add that.
Yeah, my thing now that those are two different things, right? So number one, he had never signed with PBC, so you can't expect them to act as though they're gonna put the same emphasis or the same resources towards you that they would Gervonta Davis or any other fighter on their card if you're not signed with them. Like that's just we can't do that, right? But then now when you start talking about inactivity, I think that's a fair point because PBC had a lot of fighters. And those fighters were not as active as they wanted to be. And then with the whole situation of transitioning from Showtime to Amazon, with Amazon never necessarily being in the fight game. See, that's different when you like Showtime. Showtime had a history of years and years and years and years being in the fight game. So they know what it is. They know how it works. Amazon has no experience in that whatsoever. So So that's a transition. And then there are rumors out there, and I don't know how true any of this is, that Al Heyman had been vacant, had been out because of some personal issues.
You're not even a real person.
What?
No,
you say Al Heyman's not a real person? Oh, okay. Okay. but so yeah, but those are the
figure, man.
But those are the challenges that PBC ran into with all the fighters and just not having enough TV dates. You need multiple channels and multiple network deals in order to showcase that many fighters. And if you recall, back in the day when they first had that deal, they were on Fox, they were on Showtime, they were on Spike, and they were on NBC. They had 4 networks.
And they were giving free events. They weren't charging.
Yeah, but now, I mean, it got, remember, it was, then NBC got out, Spike was out, then it was just Fox and Showtime, and then Fox got out, and then it was just Showtime. So, and then Showtime got out.
I used to like the PBC. I used to love what they did. I used to turn my TV on Saturday nights. They had the little stage up. It was one person. There wasn't no big entry, no rappers walking fighters in. Adrian Broner would pop up on that stage with his lights behind him, do his dance, and walk into the ring. That's when the PBC was popping. Now it's just like, they guys fight once every 18 months. Yeah, they'll get a big payday, but they won't fight for 18 months. It's not good.
No, I mean that's fair criticism, man. Like PBC fighters have not been as active. And sorry, real quick, did we give GM AMs? Did we give him love here for boxing on his knees, double fisted with turkey in one hand and Bud in the other? Ooh,
man, listen.
Ninja.
I'm gonna keep it simple. These boys would never talk to me like that face to face, and we gonna leave. These boys will never talk to me like that. I ain't no little nigga. Don't play with me. Don't play with your kids, bro. It's Sunday. Get your kids,
man, but what
ready for tomorrow? But yeah, back to us, man.
Yeah. What's going on? Hey, are you from up north?
From Philly.
So you're a Boots fan?
Yeah, so I am a Boots fan, but I'm not against criticizing Boots when I feel it's necessary to.
Man, I can when I come up to Philly, I'm gonna holler at you. We gonna go out there. We gonna go out to lunch.
I'm gonna take you to get a cheesesteak, and we gonna have a good time.
Long as ain't nobody putting hands on me.
No. It ain't that type of party, bro. We ain't on that.
Oh yeah, man. Man. I'm cool with a few people that are in Philly. That's why I said I'm gonna come up there at some point when I go to DC. I'm probably gonna make a little side trip up to Philly. But
no, it's like 2.5, 3 hours, easy drive.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey man, look, let me know though, and let me know, and I'll make sure you straight up here. Ain't about nothing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I love reaching out to the people.
But you'll be straight either way. But I'm around.
All right, I feel you. What else you got for the people, man? What else you want to share?
So I'm a Boots fan, right? But my thing is there's a lot of conversation about Boots not being able to get a fight. Nobody wants to fight him. Well, you got a young man who is actively calling your name with a belt.
You talking about Brian Norman Jr.?
Yeah, he wants to fight. So if you're saying you can't get Barrios or you can't get Stanionis or you can't get Bud, there is a guy in your division right now about your age with something to offer, something to take.
Yeah. You don't think Boots want to? I mean, you talking like you don't think Boots want to fight. You don't think Boots want to fight?
No, I'm not saying that he doesn't. I don't know. I think he'll take the fight in a heartbeat. But I'm just saying the energy that y'all be like, not y'all, but the fans and stuff. Fight Boots for Bud. I want y'all the same energy for Boots pertaining to Brian Norman because they saying that Boots can't get a fight. Now we have a quality foe with a belt in your weight class, about the same age, 26, 27 years old, telling you I'm the big dog. You ain't the big dog. I mean, we got a fight on our hands. We got to make it happen. It's an easy.
Okay, I feel you.
Brian Norman is top ranked, correct? Brian Norman.
Say it again, Jay.
Ranked. I'm sorry, Jay. Go ahead. I ain't cut you off.
Boots team said they sent an offer, and the issue was that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's not Boots, it's not Bozy, it's not Brian, not the Normans. They've already said it's not neither one of them. It's ducking the other. They're saying that one side sent an offer, they sent a counter offer, but Boots and Bozy didn't know anything about that. Eddie's trying to say, well, I sent something to top rank. They didn't return. They didn't call me back. So it's not Bozy. It's not Boots. It's not Brian. Not the Normans. It's the promotional company, I think, is in the way right now. They need
Well, and that was the first thing I said when we covered this. The first thing I said is you got to understand that there's a lot, before that even came out, there's a lot of people, they have teams, and there's a lot of people in between these two fighters. It's not like they're talking directly to each other. So that's the challenge that I have when a fighter says this or that. It's just that they may not have had the information passed on to them yet. So, but what were you about to say here for boxing?
I was going to say, but the beauty of it is now, and I know people are going to say, oh, zip it up when you're done. But Turkey Al-Sheikh has brought these companies together. So now we can all sit down at the table, myself, Eddie Hearn, not myself, but Turkey Al-Sheikh, Eddie Hearn, Oscar De La Hoya, and who else I'm forgetting, Bob Arum. And he could just simply say, okay, what do we need to make this fight happen? And if it's about money, okay, here's the money. Now make the fight happen. It ain't that hard.
Yep.
It shouldn't be that hard because we're all working under one umbrella. And I think that's why it's important that he brought these guys together, because now these conversations are easier to make because he's going to sit and kind of play the liaison to every company. Oh, it's about money? Okay, here's money.
Yeah, I don't really think Turkey Al-Sheikh is much better than any other any better than a promoter, but
I think he has more disposable income. I don't know how much, but I think he has more.
I agree with that.
He has more.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. I just don't think he's any different from a promoter in that he's leaning towards specific fighters. He's listening to what fighters' desires are instead of actually making the best fights. So that's really my challenge with him. He got the WBC, the WBA. He got some of these sanctioning bodies in his pocket and stuff like that. So I don't really see him to be anything substantially different from any other promoter outside of just having pockets where he can lose money.
Well, I know he's promoting, but I don't really put a promoter hat on him fully. Like, I know he's doing these events, but I think more so, to me, I put more emphasis and more attention to him bringing these companies together. Like when I went to the Riyadh season, I flew to LA for that, and I sat pretty close to like the front row.
It was empty, huh?
I sat in a field box, and everybody walked right by me. I mean, Eddie walked by me, Bob walked by me. Oscar walked by me several times, and they were all at this event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And notably, there was nobody from the PBC there. There was one of the Watson brothers was there. Brandon Watson was there. I think they both were actually there, both Watson, but they weren't there in a working capacity. I think they were just there to enjoy the fights. But what I'm saying is these guys were there with an interest in everything that was going on. The three that I named, the three Matchroom, Golden Boy, Top Rank, and I think that that's important because now you got these guys all together in one place. So even if we sit and argue and we don't agree with each other, you know what I mean? We can work things out, and usually the problem, the deciding factor is money. Well, we got money now, so what we doing?
No, I feel you. Let me give a shout out to my guy John Mack, who I battle all the time in the Discord. Here for boxing, you would enjoy our Discord, man. You might want to sign up for it. He says $5, John Mack. Appreciate you. Boxing is a advertisement for Saudi. Your man Raphael broke it all down. Keep up. Hey man, get this dude up out of here, man. Good Lord, boy. He done said about 100 different things about those guys. Of course, at some point it's about exposure, but still, you're still trying to get to a point where you can either take over the sport and then push it into an area where it's profitable or something to that effect. Like, I don't know why it's so hard to grasp. Go ahead here for boxing. My bad.
And I was just saying, hopefully, I don't care for the PBC. I think I'm a Terrence Crawford fan, so I don't really care for the PBC. Some people have different opinions on what happened with Bud and the PBC. I feel like they kind of froze him out. I think they intentionally.
Can I say one thing? Can I say one thing before you continue?
Go for it.
Let me say one thing. I am not bringing up Terrence Crawford in this discussion. Here for boxing just brought him up, so I don't want anybody talking about. We always talking about boxing, but go ahead.
That was all I had to say about.
Okay.
About Terrence Crawford, but I felt like
because here for boxing we get, and I think this has come from you as well. We always get this. All we talk. That's all we do is talk about him. When in reality, if you actually go look at our videos, we got a lot of videos that have nothing to do with him.
I call you a hater all the time. I ain't call you a hater all the time, but being a hater don't make you a bad person. You know what I mean? I think when you start making it personal, like I won't say their name, but other content creators have walked the line of making it very personal with him. And that's where I think it gets a little weird. If you
but you don't believe that we are personal. You don't believe that we get personal.
I don't think you're personal. I just think you like Errol more than you like Bud, and I think that what happened last year left a little bad stain on y'all. That's all. But I don't think it's I don't think it's personal though. I don't think it's gotten to the point of personal. I just don't think y'all like him.
I like him. I like him. I think he creates narratives. That's all. That's it.
Yeah, all right. Well, I don't want to force you to talk about it. So
Thank you.
Let's move off that. I ain't gonna force.
Yeah, let's
so
move
my
off
thing
him
is this.
quick.
You got 3 of the 4 promotional companies kind of working together in so many words, and then you
Yeah.
got the PBC kind of the odd man out. But I feel like now, I asked Fanon the other day, and he got all upset. I was like, yo, like realistically, with Shakur off the table, who's Tank's options within the PBC to fight at 130 and 135? And I didn't say 140 because Leonard Ellerby told us that Tank don't feel comfortable at 140 and his weight is 35. So don't tell me he's going to go fight Rayo at 140 when we were trying to get the Devin fight done and he said I'm not going up there because I'm not comfortable there. So don't go to 40 for Rayo. You stay your ass at 30 or 35 and you find somebody to fight there from the PBC. And my questions are, who is Tank going to fight within the PBC's network between 130 and 135 that people really give a damn to see?
He gonna fight Rayo at 140.
No, but he already told me that he couldn't go to 140. Remember?
No, he can go to 140. He just can't go to 140 for Devin Haney. That's gonna weigh in at 165 on fight night.
No. Leonard Ellerby's words were, Gervonta Davis cannot fight it. He's not going to fight at 140. He's comfortable at 35. That's where he's staying. That's what Leonard.
Yeah, but Tank said he would go up and fight Ryan Garcia at 140. So I believe I'm going by what Tank said. He'll fight Devin, but Devin can't come in the ring at 170.
So Devin don't come in the ring at no damn 170.
He come in at 165.
No, he don't. It was like 160.
Yeah, he did. The California State Commission said he came in at 165, bro.
So let's negotiate a rehydration clause where you can't rehydrate over X amount of pounds. Let's make.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
You know what I mean?
I think he'll take that. He'll take that.
But that's the conversation.
Rehydrating clauses though.
Yeah, Devin said he would. Devin said he wouldn't do a rehydration. Yeah, he did. He did.
I didn't say he didn't. I said I never heard him say it.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, Devin Haney is a weight bully. Okay, he's a weight bully.
But so weight bullying is a thing I think that's a little overblown, and I'll say the reason why it's overblown with Devin Haney is because Devin Haney his weight doesn't give him an advantage because that's not his style of fighting. It doesn't give him an advantage. No, it doesn't. Devin Haney is a finesse fighter. He stays behind a jab. You already say he don't got no power, so the weight don't add no power. So what he doesn't wrestle. He's not mauling you around the ring like Sean Porter. So what advantage does the weight give him? Devin
Haney rejects rehydration clause, says he can't. So yeah, this is a video that somebody did. I'm not going to play their video. I don't see the actual video where he said it, but it's right here. Devin Haney rejects rehydration clause. He's already said he won't take a rehydration clause.
Like I said though, Devin Haney's his fighting style doesn't give him Devin Haney's fighting style. The weight doesn't give him an advantage.
Yeah, actually it does. Let me tell you why it gives him an advantage. Because it makes it easier for him to take a punch when he comes up at 165 and his opponent is 15 pounds lighter than him. He can take the opponent punch. When he was in the ring with a guy that rehydrated to the same weight, we saw what happened. But go ahead.
But they say Devin don't got no chin. So which one is it?
He doesn't against somebody his size. He doesn't against somebody his size. That's the point we're making.
His size.
Ryan Garcia was his size.
Ryan Garcia was not his size.
So who was bigger?
Not his size.
So who was big? Ryan Garcia weighed in that night at 170.
He looked
165, something like that.
He looked like Dimitri Bivol that night. He was huge.
Man,
That boy was huge that night. He didn't, and so I don't. So not, and I'm not gonna make this a me thing, but I have a friend who owns a very prominent mixed martial arts gym in Philadelphia. I used to train there. But I got choked once, and I didn't like the feeling, so I quit.
Hey, here for boxing. Hold on real quick. Hey, I was sparring at the gym. I got punched in the stomach so damn hard. I didn't like that feeling either. Go ahead.
So I don't mind getting punched. I don't mind getting punched. I don't like getting kicked, and I don't like getting choked. It triggers me. So I don't like that shit. Like dude put me in like a rear naked choke, and I tapped before he got the shit in. I don't like that shit. But I was saying, so the one thing about Ryan Garcia with the weight cut is, like, I had friends who fight professionally, and I've watched them cut weight. Like, I've been to the point, like, I was almost on the brink of tears watching my daughter's boxing coach cut weight for a fight because he looked so fucking sick. Like, he could barely walk. They had to hold him up, and he had to lose, like, 12 pounds in, like, 3 hours. And his weigh-in was in a few hours. So he had to lose all his weight. And I'm like, I felt bad for him. I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck? I hate this shit. And I've seen guys cut weight, and the advantage Ryan had is that he never cut the weight to begin with. So he didn't put that strain on his body. And I've seen the strain, and
all
I've
the way
seen
down.
and I've seen the strain of a weight cut. So you come in 3 pounds overweight. You never did the necessary work to lose those 3 pounds, and then you come in all bulked up anyway and juiced up.
I mean, that's fine.
Here for boxing, I got a question for you. Here for boxing. So regarding Ryan, what type of training camp did he have?
Hennessy and weed. I don't know. Hennessy.
Exactly. So Devin should have been able to beat him. But here for boxing, man, we gonna move on to the next man. Anything else you want to share with the people?
No, man. Y'all enjoy y'all week. Be safe, brother. Y'all be cool. If you come up here, let me know, man.
All right, we'll do, man. Appreciate you for calling in or logging in, whatever it is.
Man, you already know. All right, bro.
All right, deuces, man.
Bye, man.
Yeah.
All right, that was here for boxing, man. He did his thing, man. Hey, the link is open, y'all. Y'all like to talk in the comments section. We try to give y'all an opportunity to call in and get y'all thoughts off.
Super thanks.
Yeah, go ahead with the super chats.
Big Hearn. Yeah, super chat. So Big Hearn said $1.99. Also, the PBC protect their fighters too much. John Mack, $5. Boxing is an advertisement for Saudi. Your man,
I read that one.
Yeah. And then slogan 1, $2. Get Buddy out the panel. Our IQ is dropping.
Oh, damn. That's cool. Hey, man, we got 161 people in the building and only 107 likes. God.
Need y'all to get the likes up, man. Come on, man. Support the channel, support the grind.
Come on, man. Let's go, fam. Let's go. Y'all get the likes up, fam. Y'all get the likes up. And if you're new to the channel, this is the Angry Man Podcast, M Sports Media, where Jason and I are always dropping boxing-related content, whether it's documentaries, fight breakdowns. We always giving our takes. That's the main thing that we do. We give our takes. I'm a rapper, one of the best that ever do it in regards to content creation. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you smash the like button so other people can find the content. And if you're a subscriber, think about becoming a member. I think we're up to like 20 members now. $2.99 a month. It really helps to support the channel. It helps us to pay the bills and bring you guys this content on a regular basis. That's part of the reason why I've been able to do the Wednesday evening rants, the Friday evening rants. Because I showed my wife, I said, look how they support us, baby. Look how they support us. And she said, you know what? I did want to watch this movie tonight, but you know what? Go ahead on and do the show. And I was able to do the show. So your contributions to the channel really helps us to continue to bring you guys this content. Think about becoming a member. Think about super chat, super likes, super whatever. We really appreciate it. All right, and the link is open, guys. Anybody that wants to hop on, please let us know. We ready to go. I do want to continue down the path of, the Brian Norman Jr. versus what you laughing about?
Jason Williams said, she said, look at my little house husband bringing in some coins.
Boy, he is shit, boy. Okay, keep on, man. Keep on. I'm gonna post my pay stub. Keep on messing with me. I'm gonna post my pay stub. Since I'm a house husband, I'm gonna post my pay stub. Y'all better leave me alone now. Y'all say I'm a narcissist. I'm gonna get worse. Anyway, the money that we make off this channel is to support the channel, brother. It's to support the channel. Okay, the channel need resources. Okay. At Jason Williams, he finna be a rap. No, I ain't about to be no rapper. I ain't no house husband. I ain't none of that. I'm just I'm an OG. Hey man, this is boy, these subscribers, these some of the biggest haters I ever seen in my life. All these dudes haters. Every one of them, man. Ain't never seen so many. And they say I hate, Jay. They say I hate. Jay, they say I hate. And you know I ain't even got no reason to hate. Cause you know I do's my thing. Jake, I am not hurt. I am not hurt.
He said you hurt from yesterday.
What did I do yesterday? Oh, you talking about the game?
They say you hurt. They say you hurt for 24 reasons. That's what the word is.
Let's hit your punk ass up. Anyway. Boots Ennis and Brian Norman Jr. I would love to see that fight, dude. Like, I think that fight will be like fantastic. Just a styles matchup. I think that fight would be amazing. It's just that it's not a fight that I would make right now. And I'm telling you, I think both fighters want that fight. I think there's a miscommunication in terms of teams. That was always my guess before anybody said anything. If you go back and look at the video that I did before his father responded or anything like that, I said there's probably some mix up between the teams. And so I still believe that that's what it was. Yeah, I do understand that. No, the QB did not underperform. The coach underperformed yesterday.
The team
and at the end of the day, let's see what your team do next week, dog. Because you running your mouth. Like, I wouldn't run my mouth until my team is played. Okay, so back to the point. I would not run my mouth until my team is played. Okay, back to what I was saying. I think, hey, I'm about to end the live stream. I'm already sick of this shit. Duh, I'm already tired of this shit now. Y'all better leave me alone, man. I think that's a great fight to make. I think that fight needs to be made. And I saw somebody in the comment section saying, "Yo, the fight doesn't need to be like, we don't need to sit on the fight and have the fight marinated." I'm not saying sit on the fight, dog, until like 2028. I'm saying sit on the fight till like 2025, 18 months. You know what I'm saying? No, that wouldn't be 18 months, because 18 months will put you into 2026. So beginning of 2026. There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't like 2026.
No, but dog, would you agree there is such a thing as making a fight being like, there's such a thing as waiting too long. There's also such a thing as a fight being premature. Would you agree with that?
No, I agree. I mean, that's why both of them initially both agreed to fight later for undisputed.
Right.
One was going to try to take care of business for Stanionis. The other one's going to try to take care of Barrios. But evidently, Barrios and Stanionis didn't want to smoke with Boots. I don't know if they even had contact with Brian Norman's team or not. So I mean, if that's not the case, the next best thing right now, they're like, you know what? Screw it. We both feel like we the best ones in the division, so we're going to get it done. I mean, because when you look at, we don't want to see Boots versus Karan again. Because that's the person they're trying to get in the fight, because that's number one.
I don't want to see that no more either.
We don't want to see that shit. So to keep Boots from having to go through that shit again, us to see that again, Brian Norman, his team is like, screw it, we here. We want it. We bought the smoke, we bought the business, we bought the shits. So I ain't mad at them. They're like, hey, we want to wait. Let's get it.
No, I agree with all that, man. Like, everything that you're saying is spot on, and we'll see what ends up happening.
I agree with you. I wouldn't mind Brian Norman having just a little bit more season, maybe one more fight, two more fights before this Boots fight, but hey, he feel confident what he can do. He got a belt. He want to be undisputed at 147. He's already said that. Hey, no time like the present right now. It's the only thing they can do, because no one wants to fight him. Afterwards, Brian Norman messed up the apple cart for Top Rank. Top Rank didn't think he was going to beat Gio. They really didn't think he was going to beat him. He went in there, got that man up out of there. So I want to see what they're going to do next.
Yeah, I want to see what they're going to do next as well. We'll see what ends up happening. Jay, any other topics that are currently going on in the sport that we want to cover? I know there was a number of things that were some work going on over the last week that maybe didn't warrant a video, but I know you were at a fight last night with man, why don't you tell them where you were last night?
Yeah, so one of the trainers at the boxing gym I go to had a fight last night in Kissimmee at one of the hotels, Wyndham. And Erickson Lubin's trainer was actually there. He had a fighter there named Israel. They had a fight card. It's like a 4 or 5 fight card on there. And Lubin actually showed up. Didn't get a chance to really rap with him or anything like that. But Lubin came up and got on mic and told the crowd that he's fighting Tim in December. They already got everything agreed to and everything. So that was good news. Lubin walked past. He in decent shape already. You know, he had a hand injury to his left hand. That's why he pulled out against this fight against Tim right now, because otherwise he would have been fighting Tim right now instead of the dude he's fighting. So it was good seeing Lubin out there. You know, he seemed in good spirits. So I'm gonna try to shoot by the gym, because the gym that he trained at, Hard Knocks Boxing, is not too far from me where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna try to shoot up over there to Castleberry, see if I can catch up with him and catch up with his coach Jay. Also, that group, they have a Olympic bronze medalist and Omari Jones out of there. So I'm gonna try to catch up with them as well. But it was cool seeing that environment there. Orlando they had a lot of hometown fighters in that fight card. A lot of prospects. So I'm gonna try to peep around and see what we can get and see what's on the up and up over there.
Man, Orlando, man, we throw hands, man. For real.
You don't.
Boys I don't throw hands no more because my shoulder bad. But boy, my shoulder was good. Boy, I put one on their back now. You know it.
Pause.
Put one on their back? That's not a pause.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's not a pause. Like all this, man, we got to get out of this stuff here, man. All this pause and stuff. That's not a pause. That's not a pausable thing that I said. No, it's not.
See, Jason Williams agree with me.
No, I don't give a damn what Jason Williams say. No, it's not. It's not. I put somebody on their back. Come on, man. I put them on their back. You know what context I'm talking in, man. What are you talking about?
Tripling down. You know people misconstrue shit every time, man.
Man, y'all go kick rocks, man. Anyway.
Mo Diddy. So, but yeah, no, seeing Lubin, yeah, he's gonna be ready. I think he'd be ready. It's just so many months out. I don't know where he's at as far as he's doing conditioning right now, you know, because it's a long ways out till December. And plus, we don't know if Tim's gonna win that fight. Guarantee. It's not a guarantee of any fight anyway. Tim still has had the business in October, and that's a quick turnaround for Tim. So he has to win that fight and get out with no injuries, no cuts, all that, just to come back and fight.
I'm struggling with it, dog, because isn't Tim fighting in October? How you gonna turn around and fight again in December? Tim really. That's tough, man. Like, I'm happy Lubin getting the opportunity. Shout out to Erickson Lubin, man. Orlando, one of Orlando's finest. Of course, you guys know him from the OS you just heard earlier. And but man, that seems like a real short turnaround. I mean, advantageous for Erickson Lubin, but yeah, it's strange.
Yeah, so I want to see that. 154 was a very hot division, so I want to see how Lubin looks. He's been out the ring for a good minute since he beat Jesus Ramos, you know. So we'll see what happens with that. But now that was a good little turnout. My coach won. He got a first round stoppage as well. So
hold up, your coach, has he trained you yet? Has he trained you yet? Because once he see how you train, boy, he knows you ain't got no hands.
Don't try me like that, Greg.
Your hands ain't up to date.
I can throw both my hands up and throw both my hands too.
Your hands expired in 1998.
Shit. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Bad shoulder.
Hey, I got a bad shoulder but my hands were up to date. The shoulder healed. These hands up to date, boy. I can't hurt my hands. I made too much money with them.
Hey, Jason Williams, man, I was cool with you, man. You can go to hell, man. You leave my knees out of this shit, man.
Yeah, he right. How the hell?
Have them replaced.
How he boxing with two fake knees? Come on, man. You ain't boxing.
They good.
Your knees.
I got rid of those.
Yeah, I know. You got fake ones. Fake ones never work as good as the original ones.
That's why you put a brace on your knees when you boxing, man.
Man, you ain't boxing worth a damn, boy. You can barely stand up straight. Stop it.
You talk really, Greg, really.
It's true.
That bum ass shoulder of yours had you all whining and crying and everything.
Yeah, you ain't lying. What that had to do with your badass knees?
My knees ain't bad no more.
Your knees are bad.
I got rid of them.
Didn't I ask you the other day? I said, "Hey man, how quickly will my shoulder heal?" You said that shit ain't gonna never heal. Look at my knees. Isn't that what you said?
I ain't say that.
Bruh, you said it never really heals. My knees have never been the same.
Yeah, but what I gotta do with my knees are fine right now though. They ain't 100%. No.
Okay, that's all we want to know. Your knees ain't what they used to be. They at least about 50.
They better than your punk ass shoulder.
Yeah, right now.
Hey, Greg was projecting, talking about I was on them Royce. He was on the Royce.
You on Royce. No, you on Royce. You're on Royce. That's for damn sure.
Y'all saw all the stages of him.
What stages would those be, brother?
Your memory is you already forgot.
Man, shut your ass up. John Magic, Keyshawn is the one. The one to do what?
He's taking better fights. He's taking some fights though. I give him credit on that. He's taking fights. He's fighting
Keyshawn?
Gustavo, who arguably, Keyshawn is going to be fighting Gustavo Lemon. Lemon is how I pronounce his last name. Who lost to Richard Hitchison.
Man, Keyshawn, all right. I ain't got nothing against Keyshawn. I think he talks a little bit too much for where he is, but I ain't got nothing against him.
Yeah. Nah, he's impressing me a little bit more the way he's moving right now. I mean, he stopped talking. He said he's not talking right now. He's off of Twitter for a minute right now, so hopefully he's cooking in the lab. See what he's going to do in his next fight.
Didn't you say you would take Abdullah Mason over him?
I did. Yeah.
I like Abdullah. Yeah, I did. I'm just asking a question, fam. I ain't say I didn't. Damn.
Yeah, I take Abdullah over him. You know, but at least Keyshawn's stepping up and stepping out as a tougher fighter in his next fight. So I want to see Abdullah Mason do the same thing. I want to see them all progress, and I love to see those two fight next year.
So we did go live today. We got 9 people that's streaming directly from Twitter. So that's cool. We live on Twitter. I was trying to get us live on Twitch. For whatever reason, that one didn't work. But we're gonna try to bring multiple platforms that we're gonna stream to on our live stream. I'm gonna try to make the weekday rants more consistent. I might start with the Friday evening rant and then progress from there. My rants though, they are inspired, Jay, by something that has pissed me off. Either something that a fighter said pissed me off, like what Andre Ward said earlier or on Friday, or it's something that a fan has said in the comments section that pisses me off. So I need to be inspired for my rants. That's why I don't really want to schedule them, Jay. Like I need inspiration for my rant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you on that. What's your thoughts on John Mack don't like the marinating of the fights? What's your thoughts on Keyshawn and Mason? How soon should you think they should fight?
Man, John Mack don't know what the hell he talking about. Everything he said has been wrong outside of Terrence Crawford winning the fight. I don't like over marination of fights, right? Like you shouldn't over marinate a fight. Sometimes fights like Floyd versus Pacquiao, that took too long.
Oh man.
Crawford versus Spence was too long. Crawford versus Spence should have happened in either early 22 or 21, actually, somewhere in that time frame. Who else? Where fights just they over marinated. Those are the two that really come to mind. Like over marination is the biggest problem. And I get that the fighters feel like it was the right marination because that's how they maximize their money. And that's fine if you take it from that perspective. However, from the perspective of the fan, meaning you're getting the absolute best fight you can get, they were over marinated. Both of those fights. Only one of those fights I think has a different outcome if it's not over marinated, but I'm not going to go down that path.
Has the Bivol Beterbiev fight been over marinated? We're going on 5 years with that one.
Has it really been 5 years though? 'Cause
5 years.
Yeah, it's over marinated because Cause how old is Better Be? Better Be like what, 39?
Better be like old as you, like 49, 56, something like that.
Man, shut your punk ass up. You older than me, man. What you talking about? Hold on. Better Be is 39, so I was right. And Bivol, I think Bivol's what, like 35 or something? Bivol's only 33. Hey, did you see that Canelo said that he would be willing to face Bivol, go back up to 175 for a Bivol rematch?
Yeah, I saw that bullshit.
You don't like that fight?
Bivol already beat his ass, man. Already spanked him.
So you want to watch a rematch?
No, I will watch a rematch if Bivol said he could come down to 168. He want to take Canelo shit.
I'm gonna dye my beard.
Canelo shit. That's what
I'm gonna dye my beard, dog. I'm gonna dye my beard. But you know what? If I dye my beard, then they're gonna talk shit about me dyeing my beard. Everybody keep messing with me about my grays. But then if I dye them, then they're gonna talk shit about the fact that I dyed my beard. I can't win.
Yeah. But I mean, they Spread Sports. Who said it? They said, you see, he ain't say Better Biv. He said he'll fight Bivol, but not Better Biv.
For what? I wouldn't fight Better BV. You know he going night. I going night.
But no, you get your leggings, get your belt, get the belts at 175. You know.
Come on, man. They got weight classes for a reason.
Fight. I see what you did there. Mm-hmm. Another reason I don't want to see him get that fight, because I want Benavidez to get that fight for Bivol, Better Be, because that's what he's in line for. You won't fight Benavidez at 168? Nah, don't move your ass up to 175 now. When you said all Benavidez brought was extra weight, nah, bump that. Stay your ass where you at 168.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that situation. I mean, my preference would be for Canelo to. Yeah, he should just stay at 68. Stay at 68, fight maybe one more fight, and then go ahead and retire. You know, I think there's a number of fighters that should just go ahead and hang him up. You know?
Yeah. You retire, just drop the belts. Drop the belts so that weight class can move on.
That's fine too. Stay in the fight game, but drop the belts. I agree with that.
Drop the belts. Drop the belt so the 168 can move on, and then we're good.
No, I totally agree with that.
Until it became David Benavidez, until it became Egner Berlanga.
What did Impress Sports say? Impress Sports say, how old is Canelo? How old is Canelo? Like 34?
33, 34, something like that.
I want to say 34.
I mean, he's 30. He might be 33 or 34, but he also has damn near 70 fights.
Yeah, he's 34.
So,
he'd
rather fight Bivol, because Bivol don't crack, don't got them stone hands like Better Beef.
Man, what's the difference between impress and impress? They all sound the same to me. Man, leave me alone. Anyway, Jay, anything else we got, man, for the people? I mean, nobody else joined us today. I guess this was a shy crowd today. Maybe they feel more inclined when I'm on a rant. You know, the Sunday show is not about me ranting. The Sunday show is about covering what's going on in the sport currently. But I don't know who you're talking to right there. But anyway, Jay, anything else you want to share with the people? Because I actually got to go up and cook dinner. My house husband duties. Some bitches.
Nah, great show today. Appreciate y'all, all the contributions and engagement in the chat. Hopefully we'll see some more movement with some of these fights being lined up coming soon, because ain't no fights right now. Next weekend, really, or the following weekend, it's going to be until really, well, Nui fights on Labor Day, I think, or something like that. And then we got Canelo fight the following weekend, 2 weeks after that. So ain't much going on right now, but hopefully we'll hear some stuff going on with some fights coming up being announced sooner than later.
Hey, these comments in the comment section. Dragon Assassin Official. Salute to AM Sports Media. You two are hilarious. Appreciate you, fam. Don't burn nothing. Trust me, I won't. Can you cook for real though, Greg? Fuck no. I'm about to go grill.
He about to DoorDash it, y'all.
I ain't about to DoorDash shit. I'm about to go grill. Your punk ass. The same shit you be doing. Neither one of us cook. We both sorry some bitches.
No lie told there. No lie told there at all.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate. Can you just run off the people that No, I ain't sleeping on this couch. I lay on it though during the day if I get tired, especially with my damn shoulder, man. When I was taking those muscle relaxers, man, I was so damn tired. Jay, you want to run through the people that contributed to the channel today?
Yeah. So we had Andre Noah with the 2, Hannibal 5, J Bean Boxing and Betting 5, John Mack with the 5, GM with the 4.99, Big Hearn with the 1.99, John Mack with 5 again, Slogan 1 with the 2, John Mack with the 2.
We appreciate y'all. Thank you. My soundboard didn't get as much work as it's going to get in the future. I'm about to upgrade it, boy. I'm gonna have so many sounds in here, boy. It's gonna be ridiculous. But yeah,
the fight game call us the Takeout Kings. Hey, we'll grill. You know, we might have to do a little takeout. You know, hey, as long as people getting fed.
That's all I give a damn about. I'm gonna eat, whether that motherfucker home cooked or from.
Hey, IVS said your big ass can't fit on that couch.
I can fit on that couch.
Hey, y'all, Greg gotta get back in. He getting back in shape, man.
I can't work out right now. I'll be the first to say it. I cannot work out with a bad shoulder. If I go try to walk or run, my shoulder get tired. I can't do anything right now. It is what it is. I can't lift shit, which means I can't lift with my other side either. I can't do any of that. So it is what it is. But once my shoulder get right, we know I get busy. So I'm not even concerned about that. You heard me? But either way it go, like if they're talking about lengthwise, no, I can't lay on that couch no matter what, because that couch is too short. Like I'm over 6 foot tall. So yeah, I can't just, when I lay on that couch, I lay up in it like a little bitch. Like this.
Yeah, he did like.
That's how I lay on it. All good. All right, man. We appreciate y'all. How long you out with that shoulder? I'm probably out for another 3 months, according to my physical therapist. Like right now, I still can't get my arm over my head. Like I can if I do a specific exercise, but I can't push more than 8 pounds on my right side. I can't do more than 8 pounds on my right side. So it is what it is. That's why I told here for boxing. As long as nobody put hand, I can't defend myself right now. If you caught me in the street, it'll be a straight ass whooping.
Hey, Big Serena said your shoulder been hurt since last June. That expired snack not working.
No lie, my arm been hurting since last March, and I didn't get, the first time I got it checked out was last December. Yeah, last December was the last time I got it checked out, and then I had surgery in May.
Go to hell.
But anyway, I do need to borrow some steroids.
Man, I never did steroids, none of that shit.
Hey man, hey bro, send me your package, man. Hey, you know what's interesting, dog? Real quick before we go, I went down to Mexico. I shit you not.
Yeah. What you were down for Mexico, Greg? What were you down there for, huh?
My wife had a work trip down there, and I went down there to be with her doing her work trip on the resort that we were at, and we were just having a great time, my brother. Now, what's interesting is that if you go off site, which we always go off site anytime we're at a resort, we go off site, and like if you go to like any of the Mexican pharmacies. Like, dude, I shit you not, Jay. You can literally buy steroids, like, right at any one of the pharmacies.
How many did you get?
I got all the packages that you asked me for. I had them all shipped right to you.
Whatever, fucker.
I had them all shipped to you. So all good. I got everything you needed, brother. Everything you needed. But that was one of the most interesting things I had ever seen, that you could literally buy steroids off the street. It was crazy. The cartel jumped Greg and fucked up his shoulder. No, my shoulder was fucked up before I got down there. I remember going there and people wondered why I wouldn't shake their hand. Is because I can't lift my arm. But it is what it is. All right, man. So Jay, I think that's the show, man. We're gonna catch up with you guys. Fresh content, hopefully coming out tomorrow. Boxing has been really dry. Not a whole lot going on right now. Shout out again to Tim Bradley for joining the show. I think that's all we got, Jay. Anything else you want to share with the people before we jam out?
Nah, y'all be safe.
All right, man. Till next time. Peace.
Peace.